In this video, I'm going to give you the ultimate dig guide so you can get rich as fast as possible. I will explain 3 things: the optimal shovel progression, the best money methods, and some general tips and tricks. Let's start with shovel progression. Before we talk about which shovels to actually buy, we need to talk about what the stats actually do so you know what you're buying. Endurance, which isn't actually shown on the shovel's stats, slows down the heart so you have a longer time to get your item. Haste reduces cooldowns on non-strong/missed hits. Control increases the bar size, and strength is just more damage per hit. And then boss damage is obviously the damage you do against bosses. So now you know what each stat does, let's talk about which shovel you should buy first. The first shovel you should buy will be the rock shovel, located at spawn for just 800 coins. Compared to all the other shovels at spawn, this one definitely has the best value. And the reason I wouldn't buy any of the shovels before it will be explained later on in the video. After the rock shovel, the next shovel to buy is the ruby shovel, located at Cinder Shores, specifically in this little hut where the merchant is. The ruby shovel will come in at 6.5k, but is definitely a big upgrade from the rock shovel. I'd say after buying the ruby shovel, you should be able to go to the best money making spot in the game, which I'll show you in the money method section of this video. After the ruby shovel, you're going to want to buy the jam shovel, located at Verdant Vale. The jam shovel is a great upgrade from the ruby shovel, and it should make legendaries a lot more common, especially in abundances. The jam shovel also has a passive that gives you a nice little haste boost, so that's why it's great to combo it with the jam charm. This next shovel is located on Mount Cinder, and it will be the last shovel I will be covering. This is because I feel like this is the shovel that really propels you out of the early game and into end game. To find it, if you just follow where my car is going and then get out here, just make your way into the cave, and then at the end of it you'll see the shovel. This is the frigid shovel, and for 75,000 coins it is well worth its price. But as you can see by the stats on screen, items are going to be a little bit harder to get due to worse control and haste, but the luck and strength really make this shovel a lot better. It's not just the luck and strength that make this shovel better. The frigid shovel's passive has a 20% chance to make items frigid. When an item is frigid, it has 3 times the value as it usually would. This means you'll make so much more money with the frigid shovel than you would have with the jam shovel. If you got a shovel from defeating a boss and it has similar stats to a shovel I mentioned, make sure you use it so you can keep your money. I saved 20,000 coins by skipping the jam shovel because I had the candlelight shovel. Now let's go through the best money methods. When you're first starting off, the best money method is going to be defeating bosses and doing quests. Here are some quests that will get you good items and good money. Located at the lighthouse, there will be a woman sat on the edge of this little cliff. When you speak to her, all she'll ask you to do is defeat one boss. When you do defeat a boss, you'll be rewarded with this legendary katana charm, which massively improves control and makes it a lot easier to catch items. This is the exact location for that quest. The next quest is the combat guild quest, and it's good to do this quest at the same time as the katana quest because they both require defeating bosses. Head inside this hut and talk to Cool Blood, and he will give you a quest to kill King Crab, Candlelight Phantom, and 3 bosses. When you do complete this quest, you'll get a nice 6,000 coins, which is great when you're just starting the game. This is the exact location for the quest. The next quest is located right at the top of the map at the Penguin's Pizza Place. Speak to this penguin and he'll ask you to go pick up a pizza. As you can see on my screen, it says pizza delivery, starving customer. If you look out for that and just head towards it, that'll be where your pizza is. Talk to the penguin and then head back up to the pizza place to claim your reward. For just delivering a pizza and not doing any digging, getting 3,000 coins is absolutely brilliant. This quest is why it is best to buy an ATV before buying any of the shovels before the rock shovel. Here is the exact location for the quest. Now, the best money making spot in the game. If you just follow where my car's going and take a left when you pass the village at Mount Cinder, keep following this road until you see a little red thing in the snow. Next to this red thing is the Pine Tree Abundance, which is the best money making spot in the game. For the people who don't have an item detector, this is the entire size of the abundance just to make sure you're not going outside of it. This is the exact location for this spot. Finally, let's go through tips and tricks. To enchant, you're going to want to head to the cave located here, but it is very easy to get lost inside of this cave. Once you've headed down the lift, make your way through the cave and then look for these blue mushrooms. What you want to do is follow where these blue mushrooms are leading, and then if you follow these blue mushrooms correctly, you'll be at the enchantment area. I wouldn't really recommend enchanting until you get to about the jam shovel. Any other shovel before that, if you enchant it, it's probably just going to be a waste. You can actually buy totems that can give you some pretty nice stuff, such as 15 plus luck, plus 50% XP, and plus 25% boss damage. These are actually sold at a very good price, so I would definitely recommend picking some of these up if you can. My final tip for you guys would just to be explore. There are so many cool locations and NPCs in this game that you're never going to find all of them if you don't explore. That has been the ultimate guide to dig. Thank you for for watching and I hope you enjoyed.